عصيتك ربي فأمهلتني وتسترني.
Respected brothers and elders, you know these youngsters here, I look at them, these guys are amazing guys. Give your children time. I'm going to finish on this, give your children time. Because the more you push them away, from a young age, the more you push them away, the tables will turn. The tables turn. They won't be 5 years old for the rest of their life. They won't be 6 for the rest of their life. If you're doing your work, if you come back from work and your kid comes with a ball and he says, Dad, ball, and you say to him, you push him away and you say, oh, Kale, you know what I mean? Or he comes with something and he says, look what I did at school, and you push him away, you carry on pushing him away, pushing him away, pushing him away. Mark my words, write it down as well. A day will come, you will go into his room, you will knock, go into his room, he'll be with his friends and he'll say, Dad, get out of here, man. It's a vicious circle. It will happen. Walk away from here, give your children time. Love them. Tell them you love them. They're in this world because of you. Tell them you love them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Put your phone away. One last story and then we're going to call it a day, inshallah, yeah? A father, he comes inside his house. True story, a father comes inside his house. His son approaches him. He goes, I'll move away later. About an hour later, his son goes to him again, 6, 7 years old. He goes to him later. 8 years old, you know, later, about a few hours later, he goes to him later. So then he goes to his son, what do you want? So he goes, can you tell me how much you make 1 hour? In 1 hour, how much do you make? How much do you make in 1 hour? This is an example now, yeah? So he goes, why do you want to know? So he goes away, he comes back after about half an hour, he goes, tell me how much you make in an hour. He goes, why do you want to know? He goes, just tell me how much you make in an hour. He goes, go play with your mum, go play with the neighbors, children and everything. Anyway, after he finishes all his stuff and his child's in bed at night time, laying in bed, yeah, his child is laying in bed. His father feels a bit bad, yeah, because at the end of the day we're human beings, yeah. He knocks on the door and he goes inside and he sits with his child and he says to his child, he goes, why did you want to know how much money I make? So he goes, I just want to know how much money you make. So the father says to him that, okay, son, I was a bit upset then I had loads of work to do. He says, I make £15 an hour. He says, I make £15 an hour. You know what his son does? What does his son do? He lifts his pillow up and he takes £30 out. And he says to the father, can I have 2 hours of your time? What does he say? He says, can I have 2 hours of your time?